Ken's.
And this is Kels and Ken's Read. Welcome back for our 4th episode. So thankful for y'all to click on this video, and if you're just joining us today, welcome, subscribe for all things books. Today we're doing a bit of a fun video, but before we get to that, we'll go ahead and do our typical intro. So if our outfits look a little familiar, it's because we're filming our intro the same day we filmed the last video. So with that being said, we don't have any different current reads. So I will go ahead and put on the screen what Ken's is currently reading. It's on the screen. It's a surprise to all of us. We'll find out when this video goes live. And then I'll put my current read on the screen, wherever it ends up going. But yeah, so today's video is a little bit different than what we've been filming. We thought it'd be cool to kind of integrate some different ideas on our channel. And this one is Bestie Picks My Read. And if you couldn't gather by that title, I'm picking a book for Ken's to read and she's picking a book for me to read. So I guess we'll see what it is. I'm very nervous. Ken's gonna release your pick first.
Yeah. So I feel like this won't come as a shock, but maybe it's just not it's not your style.
I'm scared.
But like, I only solely want you to read this book because I'm dying for your reaction.
I think I know what it is. Oh no.
I think you know what it is too.
I know what it is now. Let rip the band-aid off. Let the viewers know.
Ice Planet Barbarian. And it's on Kindle, so I was like, she doesn't have to buy it. But I was like, because I didn't buy it, I read them on Kindle. But I'm dying for your reaction.
Oh my god. I did not. You were like, you're gonna guess it, and I was like, I have no idea what you could pick. I thought it was gonna be the twist, like another Twisted.
That was my backup. My backup was Twisted Games.
Oh my gosh. But when you were like, I've been trying to get you to read it, just want to know what your opinions are, and it's Ice Planet Barbarians. The story behind this is that I just was perusing, my Goodreads feed, and I see it pop up that Ken's is reading that, and I said, "Hey girl, you good? What you doing?" And it's Ice Planet Barbarians, and I feel like it's gonna give very much Wattpad.
Oh, 100%. So
I'm in. Okay.
My thing is, I watched one. The book, I guess when they came out, because these books have been out for a little bit. There's like 28 in the entire series. Girl, I kid you not. I was like, I'll read like the first, whatever. Mm-hmm. And then I was like trying to look up the reading order, and I was like, holy crap. No, I stopped after like the first main character, like the main characters. But yeah, so I still think I need to read 3, but I just haven't like been in the mood to read it. But what I kid you not, they were all over my social media. I was like, book talk books, like everywhere. And then Heather read them, and she was like, these books aren't good, but they're crack. And I was like, okay, I've got to read this. And they're so weird. So weird.
I can gather by the title and the cover art.
I kid you not, just think about Avatar. But like, it's weird, but I could not put it down. And I've read 5 of them, so
they're good. And good.
They're like I don't need to pay attention. Mm-hmm. They're spicy.
Spicy alien book.
Literally. But like, it's just like, I think I was so intrigued by the overall storyline. Like, it was so just bam throws you into the storyline, and you're like, oh. Like, definitely check some trigger warnings if you need. Because there are little, especially in the first book. At first, there's probably a couple trigger warning things, but you're just like, oh crap, and then you want to know like the backstory of like what like.
Yeah.
So, is it good? No. Is it intriguing? Yes.
I'm excited to read it nonetheless. I guess we'll see my reactions in this video, you know.
I'm just
Stay tuned to the end of the
excited
video.
for your texts. That's what I think. I look forward so much to your text messages. Like, whether it's like when I wake up, because, you know, we're 3 hours apart, so I'm asleep half the time when you're reading, that I'm like, I wake up and I have these texts, and I just love it. It's to the point now where McCartney knows. Like, if I'm like cracking up about something, he's like, what did Kelsey send you?
I'm excited. So stay tuned to the end of the video to see if I like it. Are you ready for my book?
Yeah, you could have done some damage here, so.
I could have. If y'all didn't watch our first video, Ken's shared that she doesn't like thriller or horror books. And so I was tempted. And I decided to be nice. So I did not decide to do a thriller or horror book, but rather a book that I just need you to read. I need you to read it.
God.
And that is Powerless by Lauren Roberts.
Oh, okay. I have it. So.
Yeah, dude, I need you to read that. I need that more than I need water to live.
Yeah, I have it. So I will definitely, you know, it's been on my list. It was on my list to read this year. So,
yeah.
Okay, I'm excited. I've been wanting to read it because I know the new one comes out. You love it. Like, Sarah loves it. I mean, I feel like it's all people talk about. And I'm like, okay, I need to read this book. I just need to read this book. But I get scared. Yeah. I don't know. I get so scared sometimes, like, to read hyped up books.
So y'all keep watching to see future us reading our picks and see what we think. So we'll be back from the future.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody, I am doing the thing, and I am going to download Ice Planet Barbarians. I cannot believe I'm doing this. Let me go ahead. Oh my gosh. There are so many, just like, oh, it went blank. Okay, there are literally so many of them. A holiday romance. So far, there's 8. Oh my God, there's 21? Miss Girl Kens, what is she up to? Okay. I'm assuming it's this one. Not the, why do I hate that this is the cover? Why do I hate that that's the cover? I just got the ick. Is this, I think this is the right one. It's on Kindle Unlimited, so downloading it now. I'm kind of nervous. Okay, this is insane. I can't believe I'm reading this. Okay, this is what it says. You'd think being abducted by aliens would be the worst thing that could happen to me, and you'd be wrong. Because now the aliens are having ship trouble and they've left their cargo of human women, including me, on an ice planet. And the only native inhabitant I've met, he's big, horned, blue, and really, really has a thing for me. I'm gagged. You're joking. It has 32,790 reviews and 4 stars. Oh God. Well, I guess I'm gonna start reading it. I just downloaded it, obviously here. But I'm not gonna read it now because I'm gonna eat lunch before I have to go back to work. But then I'm probably gonna read a little bit at work in between some clients. So stay tuned for my reactions, I guess. All right, so it is a different day, but I'm still reading Ice Planet Barbarians. I don't want to hurt Kenza's feelings when I say this, but I don't like it. I'm not liking it. I'm 32% in on page 56, and I am not the biggest fan of it. You know, maybe it'll get somewhat better. That's the hope. She did say I could DNF it if I want to, but I feel bad doing that, so I'm just gonna continue reading, and I will keep you updated.
Okay guys, I'm about to start Kelsey's pick for me, which is Powerless by Lauren Roberts. This is a YA, I guess fantasy, but I'm gonna go with romantasy. It's a Hunger Games-esque book. It's all the rave right now. I think her second book comes out this year, if that's what Kelsey told me. But I'm excited to read it. Cart bought this book for me for my birthday, and I haven't read it yet. So Kelsey's about to force me to read it. So yeah, it's about 500 pages. We'll see how quickly I can get through it. Okay, so I am 55% through, and all I can say is I get it. I get the hype. I get why us girls are obsessed with this book. I get why we're obsessed with Kai, because holy crap. Yeah, I want somebody to talk about me like this. It's very poetic. Yeah, oh my god, the way he describes his favorite color. Wow. Just wow. Yeah, that I get it. I get you, girl. Also, the audiobook. I'm going back and forth, you know, when I'm in the car, at work, cleaning, whatever, doing the audio. At night, I'm reading, and I'm a sucker for a good audiobook narrator. I love whoever the narrator is who is voicing Kai. I love it. I need him to talk everything for me. Like, I just narrate everything for me, please. Yeah, so highly recommend this audiobook because it's good. And this is what I mean. Audiobooks just can make or break a story. Especially, oh my god, when you get a male narrator doing the dual POV, so like he's doing Kai. Wow, you're hearing the things that they say in your ears. Okay, it is literally like you're hearing it, and it is like, wow, that got me. that made my heart flutter, okay? That, beautiful. I mean, I probably would still get the same feeling reading it, because, you know, it's different when you hear it coming out of somebody's mouth. Like, just, I don't know, this is why I'm an audiobook girl, but highly recommend. Okay, so I'm 70% through Powerless. I'm really liking it so far. I'm really liking the audiobook. I just love when there's two different voices for dual POV books. I think you're in their mind more. I think that's why I love audiobooks. But yeah, no, I don't know. I feel like I almost feel like it's a little slow though. There's like, I think they've only completed the second trial, and you're like 70% of the way through the book. But I love the banter between the two of them. I'm a little confused. I'm like, is this a love triangle? I just have this like feeling in my gut that like, I don't know, something with Kit. It's just there. It's a bad gut feeling. I don't know what it is yet, but we'll find out, obviously. I'm sorry, these are total spoilers. So sorry.
All right, it is a couple weeks later, and we have both finished our books. So let's wrap it up, and this is going to be full spoiler. You know, we are going 100%. To be getting into the dirt. I guess this is the end of the video for you if you don't want spoilers. So, or I'll put timestamps just so you can get that outro. I read Ice Planet Barbarians. I read it indeed. I kind of would text Ken's about what I was going through. It was a book. I can see why some people like it. However, it was very a lot. It was very I don't know how to say this. It was very graphic.
It's uncomfortable and weird.
It's uncomfortable and weird.
And, you know, it's very niche.
Niche. Like, there's trigger warnings in the book, okay? But the first scene starts off, well, not the first scene. Well, it is the first scene. It starts off with, an incredibly graphic situation involving one woman and multiple aliens that I was like, oh, this is how we're starting. This is how the book is gonna be. And so I was kind of like, okay, this is a little dark, almost kind of Game of Thrones-esque with the darkness, except aliens. And then, you know, they crash onto this random planet, and the aliens leave, but then there's more aliens that are different species of aliens on this planet, and basically the main character goes off to go find people or civilization, and I guess she passes out or something, and she wakes up to this the barbarian alien engaging in activities with her while she's sleeping, and that's how she wakes up, and then insta love. She's in love with this man, alien man, because of that. I was so put off. I was like, girl, talk about Stockholm syndrome. And then she falls in love with him and gets impregnated by him because she is his mate. Which also, there's mates in this. It was like a fever dream.
I knew you weren't gonna like it. I don't even love it. I was just so like enamored. I feel like people read this, and I couldn't stop reading it, like because I was so intrigued. And then the way that the book ends, I was like, it's not like a cliffhanger, but I was like, well, I need to know where the storyline is going. I don't even know. Honestly, I don't know if I'd recommend it to a lot of people.
I would not. I rated it 1 star.
I needed your opinion and your reaction. That is what I need. That's the only reason. I would not tell anybody else to read these books, because unless that's your jam, they're weird. Okay, just weird.
I felt like I was reading Avatar.
Literally, 100%. That's what I told McCartney they were. I was like, this is Avatar, 100% on an ice planet. Like,
yes.
Holy erotica, like.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting it to be like that. Like, it's like, what, 200 pages? I was not expecting it to be like 90% spice. See, I don't mind spice. I enjoy spice, but I also enjoy when there is like a relationship emotional connection too, and the spice is just adding to that. Whereas this was very much like, hey, if you enjoy smut, you enjoy smut, you know, and that's what you want to read, amazing. I just prefer like that as like the cherry on top. Like, they have such a good relationship, and I like seeing it, and then the spice is just added on.
I gave the book 4.5. And I think the only reason I really gave it a 4.5 and not a 5 is, I'm not gonna lie, in one of the clips that y'all probably will see before this, I literally am like, it's only the second trial, and I'm like 70% in. I'm thinking there's more than 3 trials, so that's like on me. But there were times where I felt like it was a little slow, especially like in the beginning. It was just a lot of like information, which is fine. Yeah, I know she's setting up her series. Like, I have a feeling I'm gonna devour the next book, and because this book, like, it got it took till chapter 50 to really get me like giggling, like full out. I'm geeking like out,
kicking
right
feet.
Now. Like, so I literally did all 3. I read this book, I read on my phone on Apple Books, and I also listened to it on McCartney's Spotify. And this is what I'm obsessed with audiobooks. If y'all have watched our last episodes, you know. But like, this book, you need to listen to it in audio. You just need to do it. If you love this book, I was geeking. I loved this book. I literally, like, the meme I sent you was me. I finished it. I was reading. I like to read and listen to it at the same time a lot, because you're more immersed in it, so you're like, you got it coming from 2 different viewpoints. But so I was finishing. I think I had like 40 minutes left. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna listen and read this last chapter, because I just love his voice. I'm not ready to not hear it. And I'm like sitting there, and I literally, like, I'm in my bed right now. I literally put the book down, and I am like, I don't know how to process this right now. Like, I'm sitting there, and the part, it broke me. It broke me so badly. Because I loved both of the brothers. I didn't like, that's the other thing. I didn't love this love triangle-ish, because it's not really a love triangle, but in a way it was. Yeah. Because I'm like, they're brothers, you know, and Kit obviously knew that Kai had a thing for her. Like, they literally talk about it. Yeah. And so it bothered me that he started, like, doing that. And I'm like, is this a jealousy thing? Like, what? Like, y'all are, like, literally best friends and brothers. Why are we doing this? But I liked their friendship that they were developing, because I felt like they had more of, like, a friendship. Yes. So I loved his character. Absolutely loved him. And then the scene where she looks up at him, and he's just glaring down at her, and she's like, the nice Kit, the kind Kit, like, he's gone. And I was like, no. And now I'm like, I don't know how I feel about this. I don't want him to be like his dad. So, because you know, like, I just don't know where she's gonna go with that relationship with the brothers, because the ending broke me. The coldness of how he talks to his brother broke me. I was like, I can't. Like, you knew how he felt. And I understand you're grieving, you're miserable, whatever. but you know how he feels about being the enforcer and the way you're treating him. I was like, kid, not my kid, not my like kind
My
kid.
kid.
Like, I was so upset. And then the scene where Kai like chases her and he lets her go, and I'm just like, the emotions he's feeling, but he doesn't even know that he killed her father. Like, he doesn't know that yet. And, you know, I'm intrigued to see how that's gonna play out. Like, how's he gonna find out? Is she gonna tell him and he believes her? Like, I mean, she really struggles. She's gonna, like, this is like pure enemies to lovers. Like, it is. They hate each other. They like loathe each other more in this book, and then they kind of low key, I wouldn't say lovers yet, but they're like, they're in that start. You know, they have feelings for each other. Now this next book, I feel like it's gonna be pure. I freaking hate you.
It's gonna be a lot of
my
angst.
Life. It is going to be like, but at the same time, it's going to be that undertone of, like, I hate you, but I love you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't like that I have these feelings for you. Yeah. That is what I need out of this next book.
Yeah.
But
you need to read the bonus chapter of a sneak peek into the second book, because it already starts off with that, like, tension and, like, oh my gosh. And
watch me do it today after the Kings game. That's literally what I'm going to be doing. I'll be like,
yeah.
Don't talk to me. My theory, part of my theory, I just don't know how this would work. But this is what I'm thinking. It might go or it might not go. I don't know. Is kind of like, almost like Throne of Glass-esque, where, you know, things are taught, like he's made to believe this one thing, and then he goes and he's immersed in this different life, and he sees, you know, they just don't have powers, like it's not a sickness, it's just, and I have a feeling she might convince him. Now I think there will be lots of eggs. I don't think it will start out 100%.
No, there's gotta be angst.
You know, there's gonna be the angst, the hunting, the chase. But I feel like closer to the end of the book, he might start to believe her and join the resistance. And then the last book will be them trying to, like, fix Kit. I don't think they'll kill Kit. I really don't. I don't think either of them could handle that.
No, I don't think so.
But that's where I think it might go. You know, I don't know. She could completely
I can definitely
throw
see
me
that.
off. But you know what I mean? Like, that's what the vibes I was getting. This is where, in my head, I'm thinking of fantasy books. What's happened in other fantasy books? Where could this go? Because I'm just sitting here, like, honestly, I'm projecting. Like, I need to know more. I'm just like, how are we going to fix this love? Because there's got to be, it's romance. We all know there's going to be there will be heartbreak. It's a fantasy. There will be heartbreak.
Yes.
But there's also gonna be a happily ever after. There has to be.
There has to be. I will be so pissed.
And it's gotta be the two of them. It cannot be this crap that the other people love to pull on us. You know? It's gotta be the two of them. So, how are we fixing this? How are we getting over the fact that you both offed each other's dads?
Yeah.
How are we doing this?
I mean, tit for tat.
Yeah.
You kill my dad, I kill your dad.
Great book. I loved it.
Yeah.
That was the end of our Bestie Picks, my read. I hope you guys liked it. We obviously, we want to do this again. We had fun. But I will give her a real book.
Hey, you know,
I just, like I said, I needed the reaction.
Yes,
I needed somebody else to suffer with me. But yeah, if you like this, let us know. We would like we're probably gonna do it again anyway.
Yes.
But yeah, you guys know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. Shout out to Brady's friends who love us.
Yes.
They don't care about books.
Our number one fans.
Shout out to you guys.
Yes.
But yeah, go like, comment, subscribe. Socials will be linked below. We'll see y'all next time.
Yeah, and let us know if you have read any of these books.
Yeah. What are your opinions? Your thoughts?
Yeah.
Where do you think the
some
series is
info.
going? You know.
Yes,
let
we
us
want to
know.
hear it. Yes.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.